What's up, guys? It's your Money Cat here. Today we're going to be talking about the state of the current market. I personally call it market being on crack because no matter what seems to happen, it's been going just up, 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 and up. Especially the big tech companies, which we'll be looking at today. No matter what the reason is or lack thereof, the market is and always will be the truth. So if the market is going up and up and up, that is the answer, that is the fact, that is the truth. However, I am here today to tell you to just be careful and think about maybe taking some money off the table, especially if you are able to get in quite a bit lower and has made a good profit for yourself. Before we begin, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel for more stock market analysis. Now, let's begin with Amazon. King Amazon is now over $3,000, which is just unfathomable. Let's take a look at its chart and see what we can decipher from it. Obviously, it's had a really good run. I've already gone ahead and drawn the channels for the stocks that we'll be looking at today. So recently, Amazon broke above the channel here and it hit the high of $3,075. Now, here are some things I want you to pay attention to. Look at the MACD. It's about to cross over and it's at pretty much all-time high for this time frame. The time frame for these charts will be 180 days, 4-hour time frame. Look at the RSI. Not quite above 70, but 66.5, very close. So what we can expect is from here, it will probably go ahead and go down a bit, release some of the pressure that's been building. And the first support it'll face is this trend line, the upper trend line. But if that breaks through, then obviously it'll go all the way down to the bottom half of the current channel trend line. So just watch out for these signals. Next, let's take a look at Microsoft. Again, I've drawn the channel in already. If you look at the MACD, it's actually already crossed. It's at a pretty high level compared to before. RSI, while I wouldn't call this high, it was at above 70 recently, just like yesterday. And again, there was a little bit of pressure relief today, so that's why it's gone down a little bit. If you look at the chart, it's been fitting the channel trend lines really well. And you can notice that we're at the upper part of the channel. So it's bounced 1, 2, this is probably the third time, and we'll probably head down to the bottom of the channel, just like it did before. 1, 2, 3 times. So that's what we can expect from Microsoft. The chart for Apple's not that convincing because Apple's been struggling a little bit compared to its peers. But again, fits the trend line or channel pretty decently. And the reason why I say it's not as convincing is because currently it's in the middle of the channel. So honestly, at this point, could go up, could go down, and that's why it's not as evident from Apple. But Apple will probably follow whatever its peers will do, which I'm saying at least for the short term, it'll likely go down and test the support of this channel. Let's take a look at Netflix. I honestly did not expect this from Netflix, but it is what it is. It happened. So let's zoom in a little bit. Again, I've drawn the channel here. Again, same story. RSI close to 70. MACD comparatively at a high level, and the MACD has been cascading down. So let me erase that here. Hold on. Okay. So what I am expecting to happen is for the crossover to happen relatively soon, and for MACD to head down, RSI to head down, as well as the stock price, and test the bottom half of the channel. The next two are a little bit different. It's Facebook and Google, Alphabet. They're a little bit different because they had that whole ad on social media boycott thing happen, but you can still see some of the signals. Okay, so this is Facebook. Let's zoom in here. So Facebook more or less has been within this horizontal channel here. Okay, this was when the boycott thing happened, so we'll kind of ignore that since it's recovered already. But this actually may have longer lasting effect. We'll get back to that in a little bit. But if you see, right, this is the start. It was at the top of the horizontal channel, 1, 2, and we'll call this 3. So it's been holding this pattern pretty well. MACD looks like it's about to cross. So what I can expect to happen is, especially if the other peers, other tech companies start to fall down a little bit, then Facebook likely will head the same direction. If it's a little bit worse, then just relieving some pressure, and this boycott thing continues to happen and gain traction, perhaps it may go down even a little bit more than the other companies. And lastly, Google. Let's look at the MACD first. You can see that right now it's at or close to all-time high again within this time frame. We're going to actually zoom in here so we can see the channel. Okay, so again, MACD cascading down, about to cross. RSI was over 70, headed down a little bit recently within probably last day or two. It's been holding channel pretty well. Hit the top close. This is a long top here, but hit once, almost got it twice, and then this is a third time. The bottom it hit here. This was the whole boycotting social media ad, so it broke down but recovered quickly, and now we're once again at the top here. So RSI heading down, MACD about to cross over, cascading down. What can we expect? We can expect the price of the stock to go down as well. First support it'll face is likely the bottom half of this channel. I'm not saying this run is over by any means. As long as it's able to bounce off of the support channel line, then the run will continue to go. But I think we've gone up so high so quickly that it needs to relieve some pressure, and all the signals that I look at, RSI, MACD, trend lines, they're all signaling that the stock price likely will head down at least to the bottom of the trend or channel. So that's what I'm looking at, and that's why I think it would be wise to take some profit off or take some money off the table, especially if you were able to get some profit because you entered at a much lower price. Now, having said that, the stock has been crazy, and just because I said that it might go down, likely it'll go up, because that's what always happens. It's like whatever I say, the opposite happens. But in all honesty, I do think it's a good time to analyze your portfolio, rebalance it a little bit. If it does go down, you can reassess your situation and perhaps buy the dip if the run seems to continue after it hit the bottom of the trend line. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your comments and questions below. I answer each and every one of them, and I will see you guys next time. I wish you good luck and hope you make some profits. Bye.